Have you ever dreamed of exploring a land where ancient traditions meet modern charm? Welcome to Georgia, a breathtaking country nestled in the heart of the Caucasus. Join me, your friend from Eagle Discovery, as we uncover the magic of Georgia in 2024. Let's embark on an adventure filled with inspiration, joy, and the timeless beauty of this incredible country. 1. Geography and population. Georgia is a country with an area of about 70,000 square kilometers and a population of around 4 million. It includes 3 autonomous republics: Abkhazia in the northwest, South Ossetia in the northern inland region, and Ajara in the southwest, with Batumi as its capital. The national capital, Tbilisi, is located in the southern inland areas. Batumi is also known as the casino city of the Black Sea, internationally known as Georgia. This country is called Sakartvelo in Georgian. With a rich history, Georgians trace their origins to the ancient kingdoms of Iberia and Caucasus. Iberia once covered areas of modern-day Turkey, Armenia, and Azerbaijan, while Caucasus governed the coastal regions along the Black Sea. Georgia has long been a target for various empires. In the 7th century, it experienced conflicts between the Byzantine and Arab forces. From the 15th century, the Ottoman Empire and Tsarist Russia exerted influence over the region. By the late 19th century, Russia had annexed Georgia from the Ottomans, leading to its inclusion in the Soviet Union. Georgia declared full independence on April 9, 1991, but continues to face issues with its autonomous regions. 2. Language and cultural. Georgia's flag is notable for its red and white design. A red cross divides the white background into 4 sections, each containing a smaller red cross. These 5 crosses represent the 5 holy wounds of Jesus Christ. The flag's design dates back to the Middle Ages and was used by the kingdoms of Georgia. It was revived as a symbol during the Georgian independence movements in the 20th and 21st centuries. Despite centuries of foreign rule, Georgians have preserved their unique culture and identity. They have their own distinct alphabet and language, which might seem complex to those used to the Latin script. This unique script is a testament to their rich cultural heritage and resilience. When visiting Georgia, learning basic phrases like gamarjoba, hello, and madloba, thank you, can be helpful. Ara means no, and diak means yes. While English is common in tourist areas, knowing Georgian or Russian is useful for longer stays and official matters. In cities like Tbilisi, most street signs and directions are in both Georgian and English, making navigation easier. 3. Impact of the Russia-Ukraine War. The Russia-Ukraine War has greatly affected Georgia's demographics, particularly in cities like Tbilisi and Batumi. A noticeable number of Russians and Ukrainians now live there, making up almost half the population in some areas. Russians are easily recognized by their blonde hair and light-colored eyes, and the Russian language is commonly heard on the streets. Georgians possess unique physical traits that distinguish them from Slavic people. They typically have sharp cheekbones, prominent foreheads, strong jaws, and pointed noses. In Batumi, men especially resemble those from the Black Sea region. Georgia's ethnic heritage includes the ancient kingdom of Laskar, known as the Land of the Lions, extending from Turkey's Black Sea region to Georgia. Georgians usually have fair or white skin, with black or chestnut-brown hair being most common. Tbilisi, the capital, has many temporary residents from Russia and Ukraine, leading to nightly anti-Russian protests around Liberty Square. Slogans and visuals opposing Russia and Putin are widespread. Flags of Georgia, the European Union, and Ukraine are often seen waving together in solidarity. The Georgian government permits these protests under strict police supervision. The persistent anti-Russian rallies raise concerns about potential Russian intervention, given Georgia's proximity to Russia. This situation remains a sensitive and troubling issue for the country. 4. Cultural and religious ties. Russians and Ukrainians are attracted to Georgia due to shared cultural and religious similarities, particularly the Orthodox Christian faith. These connections make Georgia appealing for immigrants. Approximately 87% of the permanent population is Georgian, but the presence of autonomous regions and war refugees has turned Tbilisi into a vibrant multicultural city. Tbilisi's population has nearly doubled due to recent migration, increasing from 1 million to an estimated 2 million. Georgians are generally warm and welcoming, especially towards those who contribute to the economy. Although some might label them as racist due to internal issues, many locals are hospitable and friendly to short-term foreign visitors, often seen smiling and maintaining a positive outlook on life. Georgian youth bring life to the streets and squares with their traditional dances. These performances, particularly the energetic Caucasian dances, captivate both locals and tourists. In Tbilisi, young Georgians enthusiastically showcase their cultural heritage through dance, reflecting their patriotism and love for fun. If you're staying in Tbilisi for more than a night, you'll likely witness these vibrant dance performances. The city's social scene is diverse, with people from countries like Bangladesh, India, and the Philippines mingling in the streets. While some are tourists, many come to Georgia for work, adding to the city's cosmopolitan atmosphere. 5. Economic aspects. Georgia is one of the most affordable countries to visit, with a favorable exchange rate where €1 equals about 3 Georgian lari. The country does not have a fixed minimum wage, and people typically earn hourly wages. The average monthly income ranges from 2,000 to 3,000 Georgian lari, roughly €800 to €900. While these wages might seem low, Georgia's high purchasing power allows for easier access to food and other necessities. Georgia is an agricultural paradise, with an abundance of fresh, affordable fruits and vegetables. In Tbilisi, it's common to see people driving high-end cars like Mercedes, German vehicles, or Toyotas, including the premium Lexus brand. Interestingly, you'll notice both left-hand and right-hand drive cars on the roads. This is because Georgia allows both types, although right-hand drive cars are less common and typically older models. Most newer cars are left-hand drive. 6. Unique driving culture. An unusual aspect of driving in Tbilisi is that many cars are missing their bumpers. Initially, this might seem like a coincidence, but you'll quickly realize it's a widespread phenomenon. This happens because bumper damage is common, and replacing them is expensive. Additionally, there aren't enough services specializing in bumper repairs. For instance, installing a new bumper on a Mercedes can be prohibitively costly. As a result, Georgians often forgo bumper repairs, considering it an unnecessary luxury. Cosmetic upkeep of cars isn't a priority in Georgia, and this extends to the taxi services. In Batumi, the taxi situation is more complex, but generally, taxis in Georgia do not have meters. When you take a taxi in Tbilisi, you need to show the driver your destination on your phone and agree on a price up front. The average fare within the city is about 20 Georgian lari, €6, and a ride from the city center to the airport costs around 40 lari, €15. 7. Social and transportation etiquette. The streets of Tbilisi are notable for the large number of street dogs. While these animals are generally not aggressive, the city has about 80,000 stray animals, which can be a concern for those who are afraid of dogs. Additionally, you need to watch your step to avoid dog feces. Georgia is a small country, so news travels fast. If something significant happens, like a crime, it quickly becomes the talk of the town. In Georgia, it's common for taxi and minibus drivers to smoke without considering passengers, reflecting a lack of education and empathy among some older citizens. For intercity travel, avoid minibuses if possible. They are often driven recklessly, with drivers ignoring traffic rules and speeding on narrow roads. The conditions inside are usually poor, with dirty and uncomfortable seats. Traveling by train is a much safer and more pleasant option for journeys between cities like Tbilisi and Batumi. 8. Economy and tourism. Life in Georgia is relatively good, with tourism and casino gambling significantly boosting the economy. Batumi and Tbilisi host numerous casinos, which are highly competitive due to lower taxes on winnings compared to places like Texas. This makes Georgia an attractive destination for gamblers. Well-dressed attendants greet visitors at casino entrances, enhancing the luxurious experience. Favorable tax rates, ranging from 10% to 15% on winnings, attract many casino enthusiasts. Tourism is a major economic driver in Tbilisi, with various activities designed to attract foreign visitors and their currency. For instance, the iconic Peace Bridge over the Kura River is a hub for local vendors offering tours and music performances for donations. The river itself is utilized for boat tours, costing about 25 Georgian lari for a half-hour experience, allowing tourists to explore the city from the water. 9. Iconic landmarks. Tbilisi's Old Town Square features the angelic clock tower, built by a puppet master in 2010. Every hour, a small angel emerges to ring a bell. Located next to a historic theater, this charming tower is a popular photo spot. Street artists, performing music and traditional dances, add to the city's vibrant cultural scene without aggressively asking for money. Tbilisi offers a lively array of activities for tourists. Cable cars run along both sides of the river, providing an affordable scenic ride for just €1 per person. For a more spectacular experience, hot air balloon rides are available over the city, though they are more expensive, typically costing around €20 per person. Double-decker city tour buses and open-sided tourist cars provide alternative ways to explore the city's sights by land. Tbilisi is home to many famous churches. Women are expected to cover their heads as a sign of respect when entering these religious sites. Unlike the Balkans, Georgia has fewer beggars, and those present are mostly elderly locals in genuine need. The beggars around the churches are often older people without means, differing from the younger beggars typically seen in Balkan countries. 10. Metro and transportation. Tbilisi's metro is an affordable and efficient transportation hub. Beyond transit, the city appeals to the younger crowd with spots like Fabrika in the east. This former Soviet sewing factory is now a lively hostel and social hub. Even if you don't stay there, the courtyard's colorful cafes offer a welcoming atmosphere for drinks, cigarettes, and creative vibes. The area comes alive in the evenings with music and chatter, making it a popular spot for young people to gather and socialize. For tranquility, Vake Park in western Tbilisi offers a serene escape. This upscale park, free to enter, is popular with families, especially from Ukraine and Russia, who enjoy ice cream and leisure time with their children. It caters to a mature crowd, ideal for peaceful strolls, dog walking, and shopping. Conversely, Tbilisi's Old Town Square is the heart of its nightlife. Here, the city buzzes with energy, attracting stylish men and beautiful women. Enjoy the polite service at local venues or revel in the lively street atmosphere, enhanced by the music of Georgian dancers. Tbilisi is a paradise for architecture lovers, blending historic charm with modern design. Cobblestone streets lead to contemporary buildings, creating a lively capital. Public transport lanes in the center of streets reduce congestion and pollution, keeping traffic smooth. The city uses underpasses to maintain scenic views and ease of use. Additionally, visual art on older buildings turns them into captivating attractions, enhancing the city's charm. Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, offers a unique blend of modernity and tradition, with its beautiful parks, affordable second-hand cars, bustling public services, and vibrant youth employment. Stay tuned for our next video. Goodbye.